Hi everybody, I'm Suzanne Botsafaris with Remax Garden City, and I'm here today with David Comrie. He's a home inspector from a Buyer's Choice Home Inspections, and I thought that we would address the issue of what exactly a home inspection is, what you can expect from a home inspection, why you should get a home inspection, and what to look for in a home inspector. Hi Dave.
Hi, how are you?
Great. So why don't you start by telling us what exactly is a home inspection?
Well, a home inspection for our clients are usually the first offense to seeing what the home is involved. What we do as a home inspection, we take a look at the house. We do what we call a macro approach. We take a look at the street. We take a look at the roof lines. We take a look at all the aspects from the outside. Then we go closer into the house. We do what we call a micro approach. We take a look at the foundation. We take a look at all the framing. We take a look at the siding. We go on a roof when we possibly can, depending on the size of the roof. We'll get up there and we'll take a look at the shingles, we'll take a look at the gutters, we'll take a look at the downspouts, chimneys, roof vents. After that, we move inside. And first thing we always do, depending on the type of home inspector, I myself start from the basement and work my way up. I use an infrared camera. I try to see behind the walls, try to take a look at as many things as I can.
So what is the infrared camera for? Is that some kind of a moisture reader?
Well, an infrared camera actually has 4 functions. It can find irregularities in the wall. It won't tell you if they're wet. You have to use the moisture meter and the infrared together.
Okay.
Infrared will show you different things that are not normal.
So are you looking at appliances? Are you, checking fireplaces that are inside, going up into the attic, looking for maybe water or mold or, any issues that buyers should be aware of?
Yes, we do. We start, as I said, we start in the attic, or we start in the basement, we work our way up. The next floor I do is the main floor. I do kitchen, I look at the appliances. I do not turn any appliance on that contain water. I do not run the dishwasher. I do not run the washing machine.
So Dave, maybe you can tell us what are some things that buyers should ask of a home inspector or look for when they are choosing a home inspector?
It seems the most important question every buyer, every client I've dealt with, they said, is there water? Is there leakage? And usually you try to reassure them by showing them what a moisture meter does, what thermal imaging does. You have them follow you through and you show them, let them see the actual pictures and let them put their hands in certain areas around the bottom of the toilets and the sink area, just so they can see for themselves that there's no moisture there. Basically, you're trying to reassure them that everything is fine.
Dave, when a buyer is looking for a home inspector and they're trying to figure out who to hire for this, what are some things they should consider? What are questions that they should be asking?
Every client who's looking for a home inspector should ask, are they certified? Are they insured? What type of equipment to use? How long does an inspection take? And what's your availability?
And Dave, I see you take a lot of photographs when we're doing a home inspection together. So do you compile that into a report for the clients that they can, get and review after the inspection?
What we do as a Buyer's Choice home inspector, we provide free technical service for as long as they own that property if I inspect it. I take anywhere from 75 to 150 pictures. Not all the pictures go into the report. Some I'll keep in my library based on that house. So maybe down the road they'll say, Dave, did you see something 2 years later, 3 years later? I can go back into my report, take a look at all the pictures and see if that did show up at the time. So it's an insurance policy for the client that I have that information.
Dave, if a client doesn't want to go through their agent to ask for a home inspector, how would they even go about finding a home inspector?
Well, one of the easiest ways to find a home inspector is to go onto your local website, your Google page. If you live looking at a house in Oakville and Burlington, find out what home inspectors are available. Take a look at their credentials. Talk to them. Please do not just hire them just out of the blue. Talk to them. Get a connection. You have to have a connection with the home inspector because he's going to be there looking at probably your most valuable possession in a long time. You're going to need his input.
So the reason that it's so important to get a home inspection on a home that you're considering purchasing is because once you've gone firm on the agreement, it means you've agreed to purchase that home. You can't go out after and do your home inspection and come back to the seller because you found something wrong. You really need to address those issues prior to the agreement becoming what we call firm. That means that all conditions are removed. That's why it's so important to hire a professional home inspector that will be able to alert you to any issues and also any upcoming maintenance issues that you might not be aware of as a home buyer. If you have any questions for me or for Dave about a home inspection or any real estate related questions, please feel free to contact either one of us at the information on your screen. Thank you.